my YouTube family. I am so grateful and blessed to be sitting in front of the camera again, to be able to speak to you guys today. I am back as promised. I'm coming to you guys today with a video about what my self-love journey looks like to me. Now, here's a disclaimer. It may look different for everybody. You may do something different than me. You may not agree with what I do, but I am here to share what I do, hopefully to inspire somebody, you know, to get your self-love journey started, get you deeper into what you got going on. Let's jump right into the video. But first, girl, I'm not feeling the glare. We're gonna have to. The most important thing in my self-love journey, I would say, is state of mind. I have these 3 books. My first book is Quiet Time with God devotional, so it's like a daily bread type of book. I have my Bible, which my mommy gifted me for Christmas. Shout out to mom. And I have a notebook where I have Summer plus God. I'm going to explain to you everything that I do with these 3 books and how these 3 books have changed my life. Flat out, period. These 3 books right here. Daily bread. Bible. Notebook. Pencil, paper. Write it down. Journal. My daily bread book gives me a message, and it gives me 2 verses so that I can go into the Bible and get a deeper read. I must say, this daily bread book has shown up and shown out. So inside the book, it has the date at the top of the thing. So it has like, I don't know if you can see. This page says March 4th. So it has every day of the year in here for you to read. And I will say, baby, I didn't open up this book right here. I try to read it when I wake up, fresh about the bed. Like I said, state of mind. So I read my daily bread, go into my Bible. I try to do it every morning so I can get it fresh on my mind. Get my mind, you know, get my mind right. Have me in a good headspace. I must say, it is some days where I open up this book and I read exactly what I need to read. There are also days where I open the book and I'm like, okay. That's okay, because it's a learning process. Even if I feel like what I read isn't a message for me, I know that it's something that I can use in another day. After I do my readings, I always pray that what I read today is something that I can use in my life and implement into my life to make me a better person. So yes, baby, I try to have these books as a reminder, baby. Make me more like Jesus, Lord. Hey, I'm putting it up to you, Lord Jesus. I trust you. I put my faith in you. Amen. So I read my daily bread, and after I read my daily bread, I go into my Bible and I read my verses, and then I go over to my notebook, which is where I journal. And basically all I do in this notebook is summarize what I read, or I write down a scripture that I feel like touched me. Or sometimes if I'm feeling like a little antsy, or if I'm feeling like I want to give more, I put, you know, how I feel today, how, you know, God is making me feel, how blessed I feel to, you know, be in God's presence. And yeah, I feel like journaling it and writing it down is always a beautiful thing to do, especially if I'm feeling high, I'm feeling good. It's a beautiful thing to go back and read those things when I'm in a bad mood, or even if I'm in a good mood. I just like to have my book to remind me of my good days, my scriptures that touched me, and it's my little place for me. The 3 books I just showed you guys greatly influenced my relationship with God. I use them every day, and even if I'm irresponsible and sometimes I forget to read my daily bread, I always remind myself to hold myself accountable and go back and read the things that I didn't read, you know, from the last days. If I didn't read for the past 2-3 days, I'll either try to read all of them the same day, or I'll like read two until I get caught up. And sometimes I have those moments where I procrastinate to read my daily bread and I get behind. But all of that is okay. You're human. It's just the fact that I take accountability and I pick up that book and I read what I was supposed to read whenever I do pick it back up. And the crazy thing about it, every time, I'm telling y'all, every time I, you know, neglect to pick up my book and I read what I missed, it's like, girl, you needed that. I just be like, my God. Like, literally, that's all I can say is my God. Because if every time I don't pick up my book, it's me straying away, or me, you know, feeling like The negative energy allows it to slip my mind and all that extra stuff. So it's like when I pick up this book and it gave me what I needed from those days when I was in frustration, I'm like, girl, you should have picked up that book. You should have picked up that book. But you picked it up today, and it's okay. You're human. It's okay. And sometimes it's easy to forget that you're human. So I like to do a couple of different things to remind myself, remind myself of my excellence, of my beauty, remind myself that I can do anything I want to do. I also have 2 apps that I use that greatly help me along this journey. The first app that I use simply just gives me a little notification asking me to list 3 things I'm grateful for from today or yesterday. I can answer the question based on how I feel right now. This allows me to put myself in the moment and acknowledge that I'm here today. I can answer the question based on how I feel right now, accepting who and where I am right now and declaring that I'm grateful no matter what's going on. I also have another app that is called Calm. Calm is definitely the goal figure, baby. She's giving. Essentially have many categories of guided meditation sessions, and you can pick what works best for you. If you need help falling asleep, if you want to stretch or do yoga, or if you simply just want to clear your mind. They even have recordings teaching you how to meditate, how to relax your muscles and control your breathing during sessions so that you can reach your highest potential. Personally, I absolutely love this app. Every time I use it, I always feel lighter and I ultimately feel better every time after I use the app. So I highly recommend Calm. Other times when I want to just chill and, have a little meditation session, I simply just go into YouTube and freeball it. I have a couple of tunes on there that I like to listen to that, help me clear my mind. The thing I do in my self-love journey is journaling. Sometimes I go onto Pinterest, you can just type in self-love prompts, and it'll just give you some exercises, give you some questions to ask yourself. But most of the time, I simply just freeball it and I make up my own prompts. I want to give you guys a couple of examples. I also put it inside my Summer Plus Guide notebook because, baby, this is all good energy in this book. I strongly believe I keep myself separated. I keep my Bible, I keep my daily bread, and I keep this book together. And maybe they got their own little designated place. Okay, so I was in a process of trying to reconstruct myself and simply just trying to figure out me. So I decided I wanted to start with a couple of really simple questions to ask myself so that, I can build up along my self-love journey. So one of the first prompts that I did was things that I dislike. Now I'm going to give y'all a couple of little things in here that I'm going to tell y'all what I wrote down because I want you guys to know. I want to be crystal clear with y'all. Things I dislike, I said dishonesty and negative energy. The next prompt I did was things that I like. So I did dislike, then I did like, trying to balance it out a little bit. Nature, sports, me time, dancing, living in the now, relationship with God. That's for things that I like. Another thing that I did was who am I? Who am I, girl? Who are you? Have you asked yourself that question? Have you sat down and asked yourself, girl, who am I? Girl, who are you? But yes, I said, who am I? Summer Hamilton, for one, period. Own it, that's my name. Summer Hamilton. I have athlete, dancer, CNA, history major, joyful, passionate, high school grad, college sophomore, big sister, TT, daughter, cousin. So just little things like that, things that, spark a little in me. Those things that make me feel special about myself are the things that I wrote down in my who am I section. The next thing I said, who I shall become. Now, let me show y'all something. First I wrote who I want to become. But baby, I crossed out want and above want, I put shall. Okay? Who I shall become. Amen? Who I shall become. I said comfortable in my skin, at one with God, a business owner, fashion designer, college scholar of a 3.6 or higher, history whiz, healthy athlete, a YouTuber, locked baby, problem solver, moving through / growing through my pain. So yeah, baby, that's who I shall become. It's giving. And then I have this beautiful page where I wrote down What I love about summer. Girl, what do you love about yourself? What you love about yourself? You gotta give yourself some self-love, girl. You gotta give yourself some love then. You gotta give yourself hugs. Gotta give yourself kisses. Cater to yourself, boo. Okay? But for my what I love about summer, I said I love that I'm genuine. I'm a positive soul. My beautiful locks. I love my dimples. I love my lively slash goofiness. I love my smile that can make other people smile. I love that I'm gentle and caring. I love that I'm understanding. I love that I'm open to growth. And I put an exclamation mark beside that with that one in all caps. I said I love that I'm able to do self-affirmation. I love my sense of style. I love that I'm intelligent. I love that I'm patient with myself. I love my faith in God. I love my confidence. I love my melanin. I love my wild imagination. Ooh. I love that I'm passionate. I love that I have individual boundaries. I love that I'm a girly girl slash tomboy, so a girly tomboy. I love that I'm outspoken. I love that I learn from my lessons. I love my relationship with God. I love my ability to self-analyze. I love my artistic eye, and I love that I am multi-talented. Okay, girl. Okay. The next one, these prompts are more so lean towards God, and this section of my notebook is more lean towards God with my little journaling prompt. I said who I want to be in God: obedient, confident, optimistic, faithful, passionate, patient, loyal, joyful, beautiful, and kind. So I have who I want to be in God, and I have my list over here, and I have woman of God over here. So sometimes I pick up my notebook and I just reread the stuff that I wrote down. Just remind me, baby. You need a reminder. You need reminders to tell yourself that you're great, that you're amazing, that you're beautiful. So this is how it would sound. I am an obedient woman of God. I am a confident woman of God. I am an optimistic woman of God. I am a faithful woman of God. I am a passionate woman of God. I'm a patient woman of God. I am a loyal woman of God. I am a joyful woman of God. I am a beautiful woman of God. And I am a kind woman of God. Simple. Period. No crumbs. My next thing I said, how God makes me feel. And I decided in this prompt that I was going to do it in one word. I said God makes me feel beautiful, cherished, powerful, understood, worth every second, fierce, protected, worthy, and imaginative. So at the top I have just the one word, and at the bottom I decided to go into depth with how God makes me feel. God makes me feel like I am an all-powerful goddess of his kingdom. He loves me as his daughter, selflessly and patiently. He always understands. I never feel judged. I could run circles in my head, stressing, but the feeling of peace that comes over me when I express myself to him is like no other. I fall in love with him over and over again. Period. And that's why I love having these prompts in my notebook, because reading these things, oh my gosh, it does something to me, like reminding me that I am loved by God. I am loved by myself. I have these emotions. It just reminds you that even though today you may not be having a good day, tomorrow gonna be better, girl. Them hard times don't last forever. On to the next one though. Okay. Now these are more the Pinterest prompts that I did. This one says what I will do more of. I said I will create more YouTube content. I will meditate, pray / manifest, sing, and dance. And baby girl, I've been doing all of them. Have you ever read your list of things that you said you gonna do, and you come back to it, and you read it again? You like, look at me. I did those things that I said I was gonna do. Period. As you should, sis. The next one I said, 5 things I love about myself. My hunger for self-growth. I'm learning to express myself. My growing imagination. I love hard, and I love my sassiness, girl. Period. You can't get her nowhere, okay? The next one I said, my biggest strengths. I said my biggest strengths would be originality and my personality. I'm sassy but sweet, so St. Louis but intelligent. I am caring. Period. What I wrote. I said originality and my personality. I'm sassy but sweet, so St. Louis but elegant. I'm caring. Okay. Okay, sis. Let me stop so I can read this to y'all. I said originality in my personality. So it says biggest strengths. I said my biggest strengths are my originality and my personality. I am sassy but sweet, so St. Louis but elegant. I carry a spirit of empowerment. I am more than happy to see others win. I'm constantly inspired by all cultures and aspects of my life. I am younger Summer with loads of childlike joy. I'm so amazing that sometimes I forget. Confident but insecure. More powerful than I know. Okay. She know. What makes me unique? I am an old spirit full of light and joy. I ran through life being shielded from what was to come. Spent almost a year not knowing myself, but I got up. I didn't accept the minimum. I ended friendships I thought would last forever, pointed out negative habits, and asked God for guidance. I am empowering. I'm changing. I won't let the world stop me. Girl, I don't even remember writing this. But look at you, Summer. Look at you, girl. Ain't nobody gonna stop you. Period, girl. It said what I want my kids to inherit from me. My joy, says enthusiasm for life, my old soul, so like my connection. Like I feel like I have a strong connection to my ancestors. I always want to learn more about who I am and where I came from. I hope that's something I push down to my kids. And also athleticism. That would be cool too. And the last thing that I wrote in my journal was 5 things I can do to show myself self-love. Do my hair and nails, have a relaxing bath, do affirmations, set boundaries, and spend time with myself. On that note, another big piece of my self-love journey is catering to myself. Now, you may ask, girl, how you do that? 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 You just talking, girl. How you do that? Simply, the things that I do to show myself love, I like to get my nails done. I try to get my nails done every 2 weeks. Get my nails done. You know, every month I get my little eyebrows waxed. Because when a girl get her eyebrows waxed, that's on a whole nother level of baddie. I ain't even gonna keep it. Another thing I do is I declared Thursdays as me days. Now, what that means is on Thursdays, no matter what I have going on, if I go to work that morning, or anything, I just make sure that when I come back, I take me a shower and I take me a bath. I put Epsom salt in the bath and I soak and I chill, listen to music, vibe out, just enjoy myself. And then I hop out of the tub, I come to my room, put on, some R&B music, or I put on my meditational music, and I put on my lotion, massage my legs, get myself, just feeling myself, give myself some intimacy. I massage my feet. And yeah, that's my Thursday. I don't play up on my Thursdays, baby. If you ask what we doing on Thursday, what you doing on Thursday. But yes, Thursdays are my days, and I absolutely love my Thursdays to the point to where, girl, last week I did that every day. Period. If you want to do it every day, you can do it every day, and that's just you. But I make sure that I do it every Thursday so that I can get there, that little me time in. One of the last things that I love to do inside my self-love journey is exercise. Exercising is key. I need energy. I need to get up. I need to get going. Whatever that is for you, you do it. I usually get up in the morning, walk around the block, come back. That's my little simpler thing that I do every morning, and it's pretty cool. But right now I'm training for soccer, and that's something that I do too as well. It really just depends. Basically, my self-love journey consists of the upkeeping of my mental, physical, and emotional states. When I shine a light upon each of those sections, I find that life is just so much easier, and I glide through things. And sometimes it's easy to forget. It's easy to forget that, you know, you need that TLC for yourself. But I will say, reminding yourself to keep your mental intact, keep your emotions intact, and keep your physical intact will be the best route to making your life as happy as you can be. Thank you guys so much for watching another video here with Baby Doll Summer. It was so nice speaking to you guys. I hope I will see you again in my next video. Love you guys. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Give them what's the tea? What's really the tea? Like, is it 8? My baby likes want all the smoke. I don't really want to go. What was I even talking about? Oh, let's get in. She's giving. Don't do this to yourself. You're beautiful. You just need to get together. You just need to. Don't ignore the little white flakes. I got another video coming for you guys because I did like a little aloe vera treatment in my hair. It'll be 8 months this month. I'll be 8 months this month with a life journey. And baby, yeah, she giving. Okay. I know you ain't had nothing to say. And I will be 9 months. Girl, I don't know. Is it 7 months or 9?